I can't come up with a name or indicate that. I haven't thought about anything like that.
Okay. It's Russo.
Who?
It's Russo.
He's not in our business. He just has a pen. He has a pencil in his hand. That's about it. You're talking about wrestlers, right? The man. He's the reason every wrestler today, and for the past 25 years, is where they are. And he doesn't ask anything of any of us that he wouldn't do himself. That's the key to success. I asked him one time, I said, God damn, how do you keep your game face on? He said, I can't take it off. I got 300 people depend on me every day. Think about it, it's the truth, you know. He's a phenomenal guy. He's brutally tough. But if he likes you, he'll reward you and take care of you. And he takes care of people who don't deserve to be taken care of. And that's where he's at now. So, yeah, he's a great guy, the best.
Excellent. The next name, Triple H.
My best friend. And one of the greats, one of the best of all time.
Here's another one, WCW.
Wow. Well, you know, I have a lot of friends from that era, but oh man, I didn't like WCW. You can quote me. I've written my book. The day they closed down was the happiest day of my life. Everybody said I just had it. You know, how embarrassing. That product, the last couple of years before they closed it down, was the most embarrassing part of my wrestling career. Just being part of it. It was terrible. Good Lord.
Here's one for you, Hulk Hogan.
The second biggest star in the history of the first being Steve Austin. Yeah, now Hogan, he worked hard and he carried his banner on that side of the ship while I was on the other, and he don't think, I mean, back in his 80s, he was working 300 days a year too, like all of us, 300 plus. So he had the WWE on his back along with a lot of other talent, and I had the NWA with me and nobody was on my back, but we were the flagships for both companies. But he's, I said it, in my eyes, as a wrestler, the biggest star in the business ever is Steve Austin. But Hogan will be right there, number 2.
Okay.
But I hope you can remember what town he's in next time they bring him off the ring. By Austin, they're from with that, didn't he? The Silver Dome. We're in the Silver Dome today, buddy.
Here's a big one for you. Canada.
You know what? I was just telling someone today. From here to Vancouver, I love it. But man, every time I go to Montreal, I just want to turn around and go out the door. You can keep the French side of this place.
Here's one, TNA.
Well, I have a lot of great friends. I can't knock TNA. I made a lot of money. And I didn't do anything to earn it, guys. I didn't, you got to the building at 2 o'clock, you didn't do anything. I hung around with Kurt Angle and Sting all day, and we started taping at 5, we were through at 7. And how hard is that? I think it's a company that, if they stay in business, will be successful if they ever get the kind of leadership they need. And Dixie's not a booker, she's a wonderful person, and they pay the talent, if they would just look at what WWE does and how they run their house shows, and I mean, they've got great, Keith Mitchell's one of the geniuses of our business. He's the head of production for the company. They have some really good qualified people, but then they bring in people that are unqualified to make the call, and that's where they stumble. But I've got, good friends on there, James Storm, Bobby Roode, Kurt's still there, so I mean, they've got some great talent. They need some leadership.
Thank you. Here's a gentleman that got pretty popular on YouTube because of you. Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal, my brother. Yeah, I like Jay Lethal. And you know, that's another example. They let Jay Lethal go wild. Jay's got a lot of talent. He can work, man. I was amazed when I let him go. But that's typical. I just saw Kazarian the other day. I let Kazarian go too, which is strange, because he's a very talented guy.
Here's one for you. Sensational Sherri.
Ooh. the best female manager of all time.
Yes.
Excluding Fifi, the French maid. Fifi's in Paris with her daughter. She'd be up here getting autographs from Marella if I had her with me, so that's Santino's through with her. I can't take her anywhere. I took her to a show in Chicago, and I looked around, and she would sit next to a Tom with a sword. What the hell are you doing? I mean, she loves to travel and have fun, and she's such a respectful, nice person. So, but she'd have a tough time on this one. I'm going to Canton, Ohio tomorrow to hang out with Michael Irvin. Good Lord. Help me now. So, yeah, she's over there and she's great. She's in my life and she's a big part of it. I'm very happy now. But I'm not getting married. Not going to the chapel, boys.
Ken Patera.
The world's strongest man, make no mistake. I tell Mark Henry that all the time. You have no idea. To this day, when I met Ken Patera, he could do stuff with weights that nobody's ever done since. And if he hadn't tweaked his knee and had to have surgery before the 72 Olympics, he won a bronze, but he would have won the gold. You know, it's 6 weeks before the Olympics, he had to have orthoscopic surgery, you know, with your knees and everything, and clean and press and that. So he still won a bronze medal, but the strongest man ever met my life. Unbelievable. Bill Casimir included.
Last one on this one. Santino Marella.
The living Italian legend. Now, so here's the deal. Where is he? Is he available for the Q&A somewhere?
Yeah, he's going to come out for the Q&A.
I want to make sure that we're in the right city.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was
He's in the back. He's going to come out. There he is. Here we go.
Okay, you were Milan, right?
Yes.
You won the title? Milan, right? Yeah, come here, come. So, boy, everybody was especially Umaga, God rest his soul. They just said, you know, we're going to make him the champion tonight. Yeah, I didn't even know him, you know, we said hi and all that, but man, it was against locker room protest, even out there, won the title when people went crazy. And the WWE, as hard as they work us, we stay at the best hotels with the best catering and the best bars. And over there, women still come to the bars. It's not just a soap opera for guys, you know, the chicks are involved too. Like, you should have been around the 80s, brother. You really had fun then. You know, over here at the guys' soap opera, you walk in the bar, there's 30 guys, there's little chicks in the 80s, the guys couldn't get in, we wouldn't let them. Keep them out of here. So they went back to the hotel, man, and Michael Hayes, and Shane McMahon, and the Hardy Boys, and I think Shawn the first night, right? Shawn Michaels, man, I left, I couldn't watch it anymore. They made him drink everything there was. And he had to stay the next day. We did SmackDown the next day, right? But Raw went on the road.
And of course, you know, I'm just trying to plant my 2 feet in the stand. And so I was like, come here. Rick wants to say something to you. So of course, you know, there's 4 people between us, but he was actually probably just that far. And I remember he gave me this speech, this welcome to the fraternity, welcome to the brotherhood, look me in the eyes. And while I'm looking at him, I'm just saying to myself, this is Ric Flair, say this to me. And that was the best memory of that night was your welcome to the family speech, and I'll never, ever forget that.
I thought be one and done, but he was there. Yeah, that's back when we were allowed to have fun. He told me the other day, now they have a loud and a quiet bus. What does that mean?